Oh, good morning to you. It's Tuesday, March 20th. I'm Holly Hedrick.
And I'm Jay Siltzer. Glad you're with us at 4:31. That storm system brought us some rain overnight, but Ingrid, nothing too severe.
Thankfully, yeah, we kind of dodged the bullet on that one. All of that energy really stayed to our south. And you can see through the future cast, or the past cast, I guess I could say, showing those heavy storms south of our area. So south of the I-85 corridor, really. We did pick up a decent amount of rain across much of the region, but no storm reports, at least that I've seen, across the Carolinas in our viewing area. But seeing some clearing skies already. It's incredibly mild. Temperatures right now in the low 50s. But that cold air will indeed return, and so will the snow. Winter storm watch will begin at midnight and go through Wednesday. All day we're expecting some snow showers in these counties under the watch. It includes our Tennessee border counties and northern Jackson County. So enjoy today, because that change is coming with 60 degrees by lunchtime. So we're going to have to wait for the cold air to move in. We'll look hour by hour as to when that snow begins to fall and how much you could see coming up my full forecast.
Now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Welcome back, everyone. This just issued from the National Weather Service, a big upgrade here. Winter storm warning will go into effect at 8 p.m. this evening and last through 8 a.m. Thursday. So we have several days here that we're going to be worried about the chance for winter weather and the lingering effects of that winter weather. So higher elevations in these pink areas, we can expect accumulating snow. And especially near the Tennessee border counties, near the Smokies, we'll see the most. Now, the rest of us in Buncombe County and some other valleys, including Jackson, Macon, and even the mountains of McDowell and Burt counties, a winter weather advisory is now in place. So Buncombe County, once again, now under a winter weather advisory. Same time frame here from 8 p.m. this evening until 8 a.m. Thursday, accumulating snow possible in those spots. So that's what's to come. Here's what we saw last night. Some storms rolled through. Now those storms way to our east, looking at clearing skies right now, and we will actually warm up today. It's tonight and into tomorrow that we have to wait for the cold air to move back in. So here's 8 a.m. this morning, and we're seeing the rain out of our area and actually some good sunshine today. That's going to really help warm up the ground surface. So that's going to be helpful in melting that snow upon arrival. But watch as we go towards late day, we see it start as rain, and then that cold air moves in and it transitions to snow. There's 11 p.m. tonight, and throughout the day tomorrow, we're going to continue to see these snow showers, and not just in those highest elevations, but even in the valleys into Wednesday night, and we see clear skies move in behind that on Thursday. Snowfall accumulations do, of course, highlight the highest areas near the Smokies with the most, but valleys will also see some accumulating snow out of this. So the white is 1 to 3 inches, the turquoise is 3 to 6 inches, and even 6 to 9 inches in those very highest elevations, once again, near Tennessee. 45 degrees, wet roadways right now up in Highlands on our Lester Flooring Skycam network, warmer in North Asheville at 53 degrees. So 50s for now. We're going to be warming up to the 60s this afternoon, and then we drop down quickly. So it might not even be freezing by midnight, so we're going to have to wait till tomorrow morning for that to happen in Asheville. It stays cold all day Wednesday with that snow whipping around. It's going to be windy on Thursday and cold, and then a warm up as we head into Live Well this weekend. Back to you.
Always fun to see Asheville on TV.
Yes, indeed. It's happening more and more.
It certainly is. All right. Ingrid, not so fun is seeing your weather forecast this morning.
I know. It's been pretty interesting. The good news is we can check one thing off our list. The severe weather threat is now gone for this morning. You can see those storms have moved out of the area, clearing skies. But I want to just give you another reminder here. This winter weather advisory, it does include Buncombe County, starting at 8 p.m. this evening, going all day Wednesday, and doesn't expire until 8 a.m. on Thursday. Accumulating snow is likely 1 to 2 inches possible in areas around 3,500 feet. Those highest peaks, though, we could see even more than that, more like 3 to 6. And expecting much more snow in the winter storm warning counties near Tennessee. Once again, that same time frame. Back to you.
Good morning to you. It is Tuesday, March 20th. News 13's Karen Zakulak will show us some more of that damage from overnight. from these storms in just a minute.
But first, let's send it over to meteorologist Ingrid Allstaedt in the Weather Center. You're tracking more rain and even snow for here in the mountains.
That's right. You know, we just saw all that damage. The good news is we missed out on that storm system. Really, that rain stayed to the storms, I should say, stayed to our south. We did pick up rain overnight, but you can see that energy has moved on. Now we are just waiting for the colder air to move in. It's going to take some time, but it will happen by early tomorrow morning. We will start to see that snowfall. Winter storm warning is now in effect starting at 8 p.m. this evening, and it's a lengthy advisory warning at that through 8 a.m. Thursday. Tennessee border counties will see significant snowfall, but Buncombe County, Jackson, Macon, and Mountains and McDowell and Burke under the winter weather advisory. So not as much snow, but still accumulating snow is possible from 8 p.m. this evening, once again until 8 a.m. Thursday. So for today, it is going to be comfortable, it is going to be warm, but just a warning here. Things will change very quickly as we head into tomorrow morning. I'll talk more about snowfall totals coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Welcome back. Good morning, everyone. The severe and strong storms right now out of our area and just in southern portions of Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. So we are in the clear. We can have a kind of a sigh of relief right now. But we do have a chance for a couple storms to develop this afternoon, but more importantly, that chance for some snow. So we have a complex low pressure system right now developing to our west. It will skirt through our area and then re-intensify over the coast and then head towards the northeast. And all of that is going to come into play with our weather pattern as we head into tonight and especially Wednesday. Wednesday going to be the most active day of the week in terms of snowfall. Let's track this. Today is actually going to be really nice, but don't let your guard down because things will change as we head into tomorrow morning. So lunchtime, actually seeing a lot of sunshine, 60 degrees, looking pretty nice. In the afternoon, we see that chance for some showers and maybe even some thunderstorms, but then that cold air moves in. It transitions to snow in the highest elevations first and then down into the valleys by tomorrow morning. It will be a dicey commute even in the valleys Wednesday. All day we see that chance for snow to continue to fall even through Wednesday night, and it will expire along with those advisories and warnings Thursday morning. So a closer look does show those Tennessee border counties really going to see the most snow, but still accumulating snow in some valleys, including us here in Buncombe County under that winter weather advisory. Futurecast model highlights much of the same, with most of the snow falling in those highest elevations. Let's go through time and take a closer look. So tonight, it will start in the Tennessee border area, but even in the valleys, we'll start to see that snowfall throughout the day on Wednesday. 1 to 3 inches in areas in white. We'll see 3 to 6 inches in areas in turquoise, and we could even see that much in some high elevations within Buncombe County. That can't be ruled out, like the high end, the north end of the county, kind of like what we saw last time. But look at the Smokies. That's where we will see the most. So areas above 3,500 feet and 5,000 feet will see the most snow, and it could mean accumulations up to 6 to 9 inches in blue. Once again, that's going to be just the very highest peaks in western North Carolina. But snow is on the way, folks. 45 degrees right now, wet roadways and highlands, low 50s in Asheville. We're looking at some clearing skies, uncomfortable conditions, but foggy conditions as well. 55 in Forest City and 56 in Greer. Happy first day of spring, by the way. Tomorrow feels like winter. 40s on Thursday, 50s on Friday. Live Wells this coming weekend. A chance for a few showers, but comfortable. Back to you.
We are live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville, where they're famous for their cat head biscuits. But this morning, we're making some doggy biscuits. They're participating in a special fundraiser. We'll tell you about it coming up live.
Help local animals in need.
News 13's Lauren Brigman joins us live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville ahead of the 15th annual Dying to Be Kind fundraiser. And Lauren, dozens of area restaurants are donating a portion of their proceeds to the Humane Society.
Talking more than 80 restaurants here in the area, donating up to 25% of proceeds today. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, even takeout. We're here at Biscuit Head with the owner, Jason Roy. He is whipping up some doggy biscuits. Now, you guys are famous for your cat head biscuits. This is something people can do even at home, right?
It's totally different. This is something they can do at home. It's made out of really good ingredients for your pets. We have whole wheat flour, oatmeal, we got some sunflower seeds, flaxseed, there's peanut butter in there, coconut oil, really good stuff. I mean, you would almost want to eat this yourself.
Oh yeah, you can see some of the finished products here. You're going to roll that out. We're going to cut them. How did you get this idea to make these? You make them for your pets, right?
We do, and you know, since we make biscuits and gravy here at the restaurant, I thought it would be a great idea to make biscuits and gravy for the animals.
Sure.
Mostly the dogs.
Of course.
So we got some dog biscuits, and later today we're going to make a little bit of homemade dog food, which is kind of like a gravy.
Okay, so we'll show you that coming up later on News 13 this morning. Why are you guys participating in Dine to Be Kind? Why is it special for you?
Well, we love the area. We love the Humane Society. We love animals. We like to help as much as we can, but honestly, we're just a huge fan of the animals. Dogs, cats, we got chickens at the house. I mean,
awesome.
We're just here for all the people that want to adopt, and, you know, we just want to be part of it.
And we're going to actually introduce you to Gracie coming up next half hour. They just adopted a special dog from Asheville Humane Society, so we'll talk about that coming up. You can see these biscuits. How long do you bake the biscuits for?
These are about 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And, you know, you're talking about earlier, why are we doing this? And it comes down to this, you know, right here, heart, we love the animals, and
a lot of love.
A lot of love, yeah.
Awesome. We're live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville. Lauren Brigman, News 13.
Lauren, it's an old story that happened many years ago, but years ago I confused cookies and dog biscuits and sampled a dog biscuit. So I want you to do the same out there and let me know how that tastes.
You want me to eat a dog biscuit?
Well, just try it. Oh, you are a sport.
There you go.
How is it?
They're good.
See?
It's the safest dog biscuit out there.
They don't have
knows
fish
exactly
oil
what
in
it
them.
is. Yeah. Lauren, thanks. You're so mean to her.
Every time. It was just a nice day at the beach.
Here tomorrow.
Ingrid?
Just save that video tomorrow for tomorrow. Just replay it, and it'll look like what it's going to look around here. Right now, we're not talking about snow yet. I want to show you another hazard. It's not the storms. It's something else. There's so much weather happening. It's the fog, patchy, dense fog. Visibility is down to now only 1/3 of a mile. You can only see that far in front of you in Asheville. Low values in Greenville and Forest City. So we saw that rain move through. The ground is saturated, and we're reaching the dew point with that temperature. So it's really pretty foggy in some of those spots that can hit you pretty quickly. So just drive carefully out there. Meanwhile, what you'll need today will just be a jacket and an umbrella. Tomorrow, winter gear is needed. Same thing on Thursday, Friday. It starts to warm back up. Back over to you.
Today is all about the animals here in Asheville. It's the 15th annual Dine to Be Kind fundraiser. We're live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville. We'll tell you how you can help out.
Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, March 20th. So we all want to know what's coming here.
When and how much? Ingrid?
All right. Well, first, we've been talking a lot about the severe storm threat. I want to remind everyone that threat is no longer an issue in our viewing area. So overnight, we did see the rain, but you can breathe a sigh of relief. That storm system has moved out of our area. Now we're watching a pretty complex one develop and impact our weather tonight. Winter storm warning will start at 8 p.m. and go until 8 a.m. Thursday. Above 3,500 feet, we could see significant snowfall in these Tennessee border counties. But even down into the valleys, expecting some accumulating snow, including in Buncombe County, Jackson, Macon, Mountains of McDowell and Burke. Winter weather advisory is in effect starting at 8 p.m. this evening. So for the most part today, it's going to be nice. We'll even see some sunshine and temperatures in the low to middle 60s. But then we see some evening rain and that transition over to snow. I'll talk more about that critical timing coming up in our Futurecast model and how many inches of snow you could see. Back over to you.
Happening today, you can make a difference in the lives of local animals through the annual Dine to Be Kind fundraiser.
News 13's Lauren Brigman joins us live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville, one of the participating restaurants. And Lauren, this event means a lot to the owners there.
Carolyn and Jason Roy, as well as their son Cameron, they brought in the dog that they just adopted a few months ago, Gracie. You see her right here. And Carolyn, she's a dog with special needs. So why did it touch your heart to adopt Gracie?
Well, when we saw her at the shelter, one, she was just so sweet and just bouncing up and down in her crate. But I just knew that a deaf, pit bull mix was going to be really hard to find a home. And with her personality, we we had to take her. We couldn't resist.
And so, Cameron, what have you especially enjoyed about Gracie?
She loves to snuggle and she just loves to snuggle and kind of really get close to you.
She is a sweet girl, and there are still a lot of dogs who need loving homes. So Meredith Pitcairn from Asheville Humane Society, where Gracie came from, actually has an adoptable dog to show. Gracie, introduce us to Prince. This is Prince, and as you can see, he's a little bit wiggly, but gosh, he's such a sweet boy. He was found in an apartment that was abandoned, and he hadn't been fed for over a week. And he's come to us, and, at first he was a little bit, shy, as you can, imagine. But he's just such a sweet and trusting boy. And he's only 3 months old, so he's got a little bit to learn, but he's super sweet and will make a great pet. And so if you come out to these restaurants like Biscuit Head, they open at 7 this morning, you can get breakfast, lunch, or dinner at more than 80 participating restaurants, and they're donating up to 25% of proceeds to help Asheville Humane Society as they care for dogs like Prince and to help get these dogs like Gracie into loving homes. So we'll tell you more about how you can help and what they're serving up here at Biscuit Head. That's coming up next half hour. Live from West Asheville, Lauren Brigman, News 13.
Now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. The strong storms and severe weather is now in southern portions of Georgia, South Carolina, and eastern portions of North Carolina. So we are in the clear at this point, not expecting any additional severe storms into this morning. We'll actually see some sunshine today before the weather pattern takes another turn. And we have a very complex low pressure system developing to our west. And this is what's going to aid in the snow development as we go into tonight. So we'll see this come together, and it will move along the coast and really start to intensify. Sound familiar? And then it goes up the coastline and affects the New England portion of the region and into the northeast. And we will see the backside of that, bringing us cold air, and that moisture is still in place. So what does that mean? Snow expected. Hour by hour shows it's actually going to be a nice day. After the patchy fog this morning, some sunshine and middle 60s. So the ground is actually going to be pretty warm. So that will help with some initial snow melt, but then that cold air moves in and changes everything. So we could actually see this start as some showers and maybe even an isolated thunderstorm this evening. But it's tonight. In those highest elevations, we see that transition first, where it gets cold first, and then that cold air will sink down into the valleys, and we see that chance for snow through tomorrow morning, and then all day tomorrow we have that chance for snow in the forecast. There's 11 o'clock Wednesday night, still snowing, and then we see those warnings and advisories expire, and that chance for snow goes down as we head into Thursday. Tennessee border counties, no surprise here. That's where we will see the most snow fall, highest elevations, but still advisories in areas like Buncombe County mean additional snowfall expected. How much snow? This will tell you a little bit more about that, but it's going to vary some. So this is just one model, but it's doing a pretty good job with each run. It's been pretty consistent. And once again, highlighting the northern end of Buncombe County, those higher elevations in that 1 to 3 inch range. In the turquoise, it's 3 to 6 inches of snow, and then areas like over Gatlinburg, we could see anywhere from 3 to 9 inches, just depending on elevations over the Smokies. So you get the picture. Another snow day, and believe it or not, today is the first day of spring. 53 degrees in Asheville right now. It's an incredibly mild start, and it is a mild afternoon, but it really cools down quickly and stays cold tomorrow. Gusty and chilly on Thursday, but it turns nice as we head into Saturday. Good timing for Live Well. Back to you.
Of the Frappuccinos.
No, we're 0 for 2 on those others.
Yeah, Ingrid, they just make you want to brush your teeth.
You were going to say throw up or something. That too. Dense fog advisory out, you guys. It's pretty dangerous if in pockets. If you're driving along the interstate, you'll get hit pretty quickly with that. You'll need to slow down. This is until 10 a.m. this morning. 1/4 visibility or less. That includes most of our entire viewing area. So it's very foggy. You can see those low numbers. You can only see a half a mile in front of you in Asheville, a third of a mile in front of you in Greenville and Spartanburg. Meanwhile, still bracing for that snow tomorrow. You'll need the winter gear through Thursday. Stays very chilly, but milder air moves in on Friday. Back over to you.
It is Tuesday, March 20th, the first day of spring. I'm Holly Hedrick.
And I'm Jay Siltzer. Spring arrives today, but it will feel like winter this time tomorrow. We have live team coverage tracking both weather extremes, starting with meteorologist Ingrid Allstaedt in the Weather Center. And our first problem is indeed the fog.
Dense fog advisory issued this morning for our entire viewing area. This is until 10 a.m. this morning. Visibility below 1/4 of a mile. That means you can only see that far in front of you when you're driving. This will be localized. It can hit you over short distances, so use caution this morning. And then another hazard. Winter storm warning begins at 8 p.m. tonight and lasts throughout the entire day tomorrow. Expires 8 a.m. Thursday for these Tennessee border counties. But the valleys not left out of this one. Winter weather advisory in Buncombe County, Jackson, Macon, mountains of McDowell and Burke counties. Accumulating snow is likely, but believe it or not, we're going to reach the middle 60s today. So when will that cold air move back into the region? I'll talk much more about that coming up in just a few minutes. But we continue our team coverage this morning with Karen.
From the live desk new overnight, we're getting images of the damage caused by this storm. Some new video coming in overnight. I want to start with this from storm chasers in Russellville, Alabama. You can see here they're driving in extremely heavy rain through a possible tornado. Unbelievable video there. We know the National Weather Service has confirmed at least 3 tornadoes have touched down in northern Alabama, but there are reports of damage across eastern Alabama, also Georgia, parts of Atlanta even. This is new video just into our newsroom from Jacksonville, Alabama. We know many buildings on Jacksonville State's campus have been damaged as well. There are reports of injuries. Still unclear right now how many people were hurt or exactly how bad they have been injured. Back to you.
Now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Strong storms still in the southern portion of Georgia, South Carolina, and eastern portions of North Carolina. We are in the clear, not expecting any additional storms this morning. Could see a pop-up storm later on this afternoon before the cold air moves in behind this pretty complex low pressure system. So this will get its act together throughout the day today, and we'll start to migrate towards the coast. We'll see that tight pressure gradient again and a cold air swing behind it, kind of similar to what we saw last week. And then that snow begins to fall tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. The majority of the day today will actually be pretty nice, so get outside and enjoy it if you have the opportunity. We'll see some sunshine. Temperatures will be in the low to middle 60s. There's a snapshot at 12 o'clock today, but watch this evening. We start to see some of that rain, so moisture is going to be in place. That's a definite. It's just a matter of as to how long it takes for these temperatures to drop below freezing, and I think that's going to happen pretty quickly with that strong low developing. And watch as the highest elevations first start to see that snow. That's around 11 p.m. tonight. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, it's going to mean snow even for the valleys, and it stays snowy throughout the day tomorrow and even through late Wednesday night and early Thursday morning. Then we finally start to see that snow taper and we'll see sunshine, and it will stay breezy and cold on Thursday. So the winter storm warning is in effect for the Tennessee border counties. So the most snow expected there, even in Buncombe County expecting accumulating snow. These advisories and warnings go into effect at 8 p.m. tonight. Don't expire until 8 a.m. Thursday. Very lengthy period of time here. So highest elevations, we'll see that snow first in the white areas, 1 to 3 inches possible. So the high end of Buncombe County, those high ridges, will see more snow than what we'll see down into the city, but still expecting snow down to the valley floor. Highest elevations near Tennessee, we'll see closer to that 3 to 6 inch range, and the highest elevations, for example, over the Smokies, could see some pretty impressive totals closer to that 6 to 9 inch range. So you can see, one look at this map, we are expecting an active Wednesday. Although it is the first day of spring, it will feel like winter again tomorrow. Comfortable right now in the low 50s in Asheville, but that dense fog advisory out, so that will be an issue for your morning commute until about 10 a.m. Then the cold air moves in tonight. That snow possible tomorrow for a lot of us, and it stays cold and windy tomorrow, also on Thursday. Chilly on Friday before a comfortable return to the middle to upper 50s this weekend. Good timing for the Live Well. Back to you, Katie.
How are things looking out there for your Tuesday morning road-wise? Your biggest issue out there right now is visibility of the foggy conditions. You just heard Ingrid talk a little bit about that. I spoke too soon earlier. I showed you this map and we were all green. We're now seeing some slowing here on 25 northbound as folks approach I-26. You can see speeds there near the interstate about 40 miles an hour, so keep that in mind if you're driving that direction. How about a live look in South Asheville? Yeah, look at your TV screen right now. This is I-26 from our Biltmore Park cam, our Lesser Flooring Skycam network. Incredibly foggy out there this morning. You need to take your time, keep those headlights on, and reduce that distance, or actually increase the distance between the car in front of you this morning, because you will have trouble seeing out there as you get out on those roadways. Lauren?
We are live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville this morning. They're participating in the Dying to Be Kind fundraiser happening today. Coming up live, we'll tell you about it and how you can help local animals like Prince.
80 local restaurants to help animals in need.
News 13's Lauren Brigman joins us live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville ahead of the 15th annual Dying to Be Kind fundraiser. Lauren, taking part in this is quite simple.
It is. You can come in and actually take part in breakfast, lunch, dinner, but takeout is also an option at a lot of these restaurants. So even if you don't have time to sit down and enjoy a meal, you can still help out. We're talking with Jason Roy, the owner here, Biscuit Head, many locations, about to open a third location as well.
It's actually fourth.
A fourth location.
Third in Asheville.
Third in Asheville. Yeah. But you're going to show us something that's not on your menu, but something people can make for their pets at home.
That's true. We're going to make some dog gravy, we're calling it today, but it's basically dog food. And what's really great about this is you can make it at home. It's pretty basic ingredients, and the dogs really love it. We kind of put it on the dry dog food, and our dogs eat it up. And so what we're using is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We like to use the gizzards, so hearts and livers and things like that. You can get that at any local store. Brown rice, green beans, and sweet potatoes. And what you're going to do is you're going to kind of stew that chicken in about a quart of water and for about an hour or two until it starts to pull apart. And then you're going to add the sweet potatoes, the green beans, and about a cup and a half of brown rice. Cook that for another 30 minutes. Continue to stir it. Once it thickens up, it's almost like a stew at that point. Then you can turn it off the heat. And then what we do is just take one of these stick blenders and then just blend it up really good. Now, if your dog wants it a little bit chunkier, you don't have to blend it up if you don't want to. But we like to blend it up, and our dogs just love it.
And it comes out looking like this. We want to see how Prince likes it. Prince is available for adoption at Asheville Humane. And Meredith, tell us a little bit about him while he's taking a bite.
Yeah, so Prince is about 3 months old. We think he's around a dachshund, maybe terrier mix. He's really sweet. He was actually found abandoned in an apartment with no food, and so I think he liked that gravy.
He loves it.
But he's a really sweet, energetic boy and will make a great family pet.
All right, we're going to show you one more adoptable animal. Wow, loves that gravy. Coming up next half hour, live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville, Lauren Brigman, News 13.
Oof, that is hard to see. Good morning, everyone. Foggy conditions and comfortable back here at home. No longer seeing any threats for severe storms today. The potential for just a couple showers, maybe some isolated storms later on this evening, but then the cold air moves in and shakes up our weather pattern again. Speaking of shaking up, wow, look at this. Silva really going to impact your morning drive. Lesser Flooring Skycam Network seeing a lot of fog there and pretty much everywhere. It's in patches. Dense fog advisory is out. You can only see about a half a mile in front of you in Asheville and a third of a mile in front of you in the foothills, including in Rutherfordton and down into Greenville and Spartanburg. Katie?
Good morning to you. It is Tuesday, March 20th. I'm Jay Siltzer.
I'm Holly Hedrick. We are dealing with two weather extremes this morning, a severe weather outbreak to our south and that system that could bring snow to the mountains by tomorrow morning. We have live team coverage starting with meteorologist Ingrid Allstaedt in the Weather Center.
Yeah, updated overnight. Winter storm warning will go into effect at 8 p.m. tonight. Last all day tomorrow. Won't expire until 8 a.m. Thursday. So Tennessee border counties, you can expect some significant snowfall in those areas throughout the day tomorrow. But even in Buncombe County, winter weather advisory is in effect. And in Jackson, Macon, Mountains, and McDowell and Burke counties. So even accumulating snow down in those lower elevations expected. So we are expecting a pretty potent system here. And something else to worry about this morning, a dense fog advisory is in effect right now until 10 a.m. Visibility below 1/4 of a mile or less. And we continue our team coverage this morning with Karen Zakalak from the Live Desk covering those severe storms. Karen.
Yes, Ingrid, we are getting a better look at all of the damage caused by these storms overnight. Let's start in Southside Alabama. This is not far from Birmingham. You can see the roof and walls of that house just ripped off. We know the National Weather Service has confirmed at least 3 tornadoes have touched down, but there are reports of several more. Also, this Dollar General there in Jacksonville, you can see a lot of damage there. Reports of damage in parts of Georgia near Atlanta as well. Also, buildings on Jacksonville State campus were ripped apart. You can see the West Point Baptist Church there sustained a lot of damage. 15,000 people without power right now throughout Alabama. There are reports of injuries. Still unclear exactly how many people were hurt or just how badly. We are expecting a press conference from Eastern Alabama later on this morning. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Karen. Weather and on-time traffic together every 10 minutes. The big story on those roadways, you just heard Ingrid talk a little bit about it. Foggy conditions out there. I don't have any accidents to report, but a couple of slow roadways here. You can see Patton Avenue heading northbound there, really from Haywood Road to I-240. Speeds there shy of 30 miles an hour as folks approach that interstate. It is very foggy there along I-240. In fact, so foggy I can't even show you our camera, so just use some caution if you are traveling that way. Speaking of fog, let's head south. Take a look at downtown Hendersonville from our Lester Flooring Skycam network. Listen, Main Street is just fine, but you can see wet roadways there in addition to major visibility issues out there. And pretty much no matter where you're traveling across western North Carolina this morning. Holly and Jay.
Now, your News 13 Skywatch weather.
Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are currently under this dense fog advisory. You can see some of the fog in Black Mountain on our Lester Flooring Skycam network. Also look down at the asphalt starting to dry out after the rain that fell while you were sleeping. No longer seeing a severe threat this morning. That threat is well out of our area. But watching a pretty complex low pressure system develop from the west right now, move through our area tonight, and then re-intensify over the coast and then head up north as we go into the second half of the work week. But that's going to impact our weather greatly as we head into tomorrow with snow showers expected. Today will actually be a pretty nice day, but don't let that catch you off guard. We're looking at actually some sunshine by this afternoon. Here's 12 o'clock. You can see some clearing skies, and it will be comfortable in the low to middle 60s. But rain showers develop this evening, so there's the moisture in place. Then we watch the cold air spill in from the north. So highest elevations near Tennessee will start that transition process first, and then it moves down into the valleys. I think more like tomorrow morning we'll start to see that snow. There's 8 a.m. and then it snows all day long in those high elevations and on again, off again snow showers, even in the valleys. There's 11 o'clock on Wednesday night, still seeing some snow. Then it tapers into Thursday. It stays cold and stays very windy. A look right now at these advisories and warnings. So Tennessee border counties going to get the most snow. The winter storm warning begins at 8 p.m. this evening and runs through 8 a.m. Thursday morning. Buncombe County under the winter weather advisory, so not quite as much snow, but still accumulating snow as possible. A closer look as to how much snow you could see. Once again, starts to fall in those northern communities first in the areas in white, 1 to 3 inches. So like the northern side of Buncombe County, we could pick up some good snowfall amounts, but even down to the valley floor, we could see accumulating snow, potentially around 1 inch, maybe 2 inches in areas like Asheville. Highest elevations, we'll see 3 to 6 in Turquoise. And then over the Smokies, 5,000 feet plus, we could see significant snowfall there, anywhere from about 6 to 9 inches of snowfall. So snowy day expected. And believe it or not, today is the first day of spring. Officially starts at 12:15 this afternoon. 52 degrees right now, comfortable in Asheville. 60s this afternoon, but a big cool down tonight, throughout the day tomorrow with that snow likely. Thursday still chilly and sunny. Slightly warmer Friday, but looking pretty good for the Live Well Expo this Saturday in the middle 50s with a 50% chance for just rain. Katie?
Happening today, you can make a difference in the lives of local animals through the annual Dine to Be Kind fundraiser.
News 13's Lauren Brigman joins us live from Biscuit Head in West Asheville, one of the participating restaurants. So, Lauren, how many restaurants are taking part in this today?
87 to be exact. You can find them across the Asheville area, into Weaverville as well. And so you can go to the Asheville Humane Society website to see the full list We'll link you to that at WLOS.com right after these morning segments as well. These restaurants donating up to 25% of proceeds to Asheville Humane Society. So we have a couple of representatives and a couple adoptable pets this morning to show you. Meredith Pitcairn and Rob Butler with us. And Meredith, we've shown Prince a couple times this morning. He's ready for a loving home.
He is. He is very kissy and lovey, and he's a 3-month-old little guy, so he'll need a little bit of training, but he's just super sweet, really good little puppy.
And tell us about Marla over here.
Yeah, so Marla's actually 9 years old. Really, really sweet cat. As you can see, she likes being held. She actually came to us with her front paws declawed, so she'll need to be an indoor-only kitty, but she's such a great cat. Really hope she finds a home today.
And a lot of people really coming together to make this fundraiser happen. It's the 15th year.
Absolutely, yeah, 15th year, and we have more restaurants than ever before, so we're just so grateful to our sponsors, our presenting sponsor, Prestige Subaru, and everyone else, and all the restaurants. It's just been such, a great thing, everyone coming together to help us out.
How has it been planning this whole process, Rob?
Oh, gosh, Lauren, just my enthusiasm going forward with this whole project resulted because all the wonderful restaurants' enthusiasm when we reached out to them. Just everybody eager to participate and wonderful, nice folks. So we very much appreciate them all so much.
And of course, you can help these animals just by dining out or getting takeout today. Again, Dine to Be Kind, starting even for breakfast this morning, like at Biscuit Head here in West Asheville. We're live in West Asheville. Lauren Brigman, News 13.
Lots of cleanup there today.
The next thing coming our way, though, winter weather, Ingrid.
That's right, and that starts tonight at 8 p.m. This winter storm warning will go into effect with Tennessee border counties highlighted here. That includes Graham, Swain, Haywood, Madison, Yancey, Mitchell, Avery counties. And it's pretty lengthy. Lasts all day tomorrow and will expire 8 a.m. Thursday. So that's where we'll see the significant snow, but even some accumulating snow in areas like Buncombe, Macon, Jackson, Mountains, and McDowell and Burke counties. Once again, this is going to start up this evening as that cold air moves in. But the rain that we got yesterday and late last night is helping aid in this fog development this morning. That's what we're seeing in downtown Silva on our Lester Flooring Skycam network. Katie?
Our last look at traffic this half hour, and the foggy conditions really persist out there this morning across western North Carolina. I wanted to show you some slow roadways. Thankfully, no accidents out there for your Tuesday morning. But Merriman Avenue is always busy in North Asheville, and today it's even worse, especially heading northbound there. Sort of the middle of Merriman past Edgewood Road. Speeds there shy of 20 miles an hour. Let's head all the way south because I want to show you the foggy conditions. This is downtown Hendersonville, King Street from our Lester Flooring Skycam network, and you can really see it here. This is one of the few cameras I can actually show you across western North Carolina because the other ones are totally concealed by fog. So just be careful for your morning drive. Karen?
And final look at the forecast. Big changes starting tonight with cold air moving in. We see rain transitioning to snow. Snowy day on Wednesday. It'll feel like winter. It'll stay chilly Thursday and a bit milder Friday and this coming weekend.
And right now your cameras show fog.
Significant fog out there. Major visibility issues across western North Carolina.
All right, be careful out there. Thanks for joining us. GMA is next right here on News 13.
Have a terrific Tuesday.
It's a Target.
Good morning to you at 7:23 on your Tuesday, March 20th. I'm Katie Killen. Today, jury selection continues in a second-degree murder case stemming from a deadly accident in Henderson. Time traffic report. Let's go ahead and take a look. It is a foggy morning across the mountains, seeing some slowing here in South Asheville. Asheville Highway onto Hendersonville Road there, heading southbound. Drivers going from Fletcher to Skyland, seeing speeds there shy of 30 miles an hour. How about a live look at I-26 from our Biltmore Park camera, Lester Flooring Skycam network? Foggy conditions looking a little bit better now that the sun is up, Ingrid, but still visibility is a major issue out there this morning.
And it will get better with time, of course, until about 10 a.m. That's when that dense fog advisory will expire. And right now it's out for our entire viewing area. Visibility below a quarter of a mile at times. And then we have to talk about the snow on this first day of spring, mind you. Winter storm warning will start at 8 p.m. this evening, last all day tomorrow. Won't expire until tomorrow or Thursday morning rather. So high elevations near Tennessee will see the most snow. We're talking about significant snow in those spots, but still some lighter accumulations in the valleys, including in Buncombe County, under a winter weather advisory. It is mild outside and foggy, low 50s in Asheville, same thing in Greenville and Spartanburg. That snow chance goes down as we head into Thursday morning, and sunny, but still chilly and windy by the end of the work week.
Good morning to you at 7:56 on your Tuesday, March 20th. I'm Katie Killen. Now to an update on a story we first brought you yesterday. At our on-time traffic report, starting to see some busy roadways out there. Future I-26 eastbound, really from Weaverville all the way as you approach downtown Asheville. Very slow. Speeds there in some spots, only about 30 miles an hour. Let's take a live look at I-240 here at the Bowen Bridge from our Lester Flooring Skycam network. The fog has burned off, but it is very slow there. I-240 eastbound as drivers head toward downtown Asheville. So keep that in mind if you plan on traveling that direction. Ingrid, how's the forecast?
I want to show you another camera here. Still shows some fog in the distance on our Lester Flooring Skycam network. And still we have this dense fog advisory out till 10 a.m. But you just saw things starting to improve out there. Things go downhill tonight as we see that chance for snow returning to the mountains. Graham, Swain, Haywood, Madison, Yancey, Mitchell, Avery under a winter storm warning. This starts at 8 p.m. tonight, lasts all day tomorrow, won't expire until 8 a.m. Thursday morning. Buncombe County, so even in the valleys, we have a chance for snow showers. Winter weather advisory, same time frame. It does include Macon, Jackson County, also the mountains of McDowell and Burt counties. So expecting some lighter accumulations, but nonetheless accumulating snow in areas like Buncombe County. That starts late tonight, early tomorrow morning. It's very comfortable right now in the low 50s, and actually today is going to be pretty nice, seeing some periods of sunshine. Then we see that rain transition to snow very late tonight as quickly that cold air moves into the area.